to another episode of Drive Time. Got a few things on my mind. One of the ones I want to discuss today is I've seen a lot of these YouTubers, dang on sun again, I don't know, you may have seen, if you watch YouTube like I do, I'm always on there. They'll go, GM's selling a truck for $8,000. Gonna break out a new affordable truck, blah, blah, blah. And then you'll see another one that says that GM's gonna come out with a $15,000 truck. I don't know about you, and I don't pretend to know a lot about the automotive industry. I do try to keep my finger on the pulse, if you will. But there's no way any of that could be true. No way. They would lose so much money on that one, they couldn't keep them on the lot. And two, you'll go there to look at them and they'll have all these markups, sort of kind of like they did with Ford when they come out with that Maverick. Now, I don't think it's going to be anything like the Maverick, if it even does exist. It might be kind of going back to a small pickup truck, say like when the size of the original Ford Ranger or the Chevy S10 or even the early Toyota pickups or Nissans. But there's just, let me know what you think and your thoughts on that. Is it even, I mean, isn't it even plausible, even at $15,000? I mean, there's no way, well, one, it probably isn't produced here in the United States. It's probably some from China, like the, I think Chevy Trax, I think is made in China, I'm not sure. I know they have some vehicles, GM has some Chinese vehicles. Those really don't interest me much. I'm kind of a truck guy, but I don't know. I just don't think you're going to get. I mean, it'd be great for some, people to have an inexpensive vehicle. I question. It'll probably have some anemic little 4-cylinder, and they'll put a turbo on it. And they'll, even if you get 50,000, 60,000 miles out of it, it probably wouldn't be that terrible. But who knows? I've also seen a lot of problems. People coming up the 7 worst trucks to buy, and then a couple other videos they'll have out there, the best trucks, and they'll be one of those trucks, regardless of the manufacturer. I know a lot of manufacturers are having issues with transmissions, these 8-10 speed transmissions. I don't know if it's because of the complexity of them. Who knows, really? I don't know. But I think people are probably trying to, I mean, do you really need 10 speeds? I mean, to me, that just makes things so complicated in the transmission. So many moving parts. And the number one killer of transmissions, number one, is overheating a transmission. You'll wipe out a transmission so fast. I learned that years ago from a transmission shop that did some work for me. Because up north, Rocket, they're sitting there drive reverse, and just trying to get unstuck from the snow or what have you. And the number two is not doing any kind of maintenance on them. You have old heads out there, oh, don't change that transmission. You're just going to you're going to stir up a bunch of junk and you're going to tear up everything. I don't really buy into that. Fluid breaks down just like oil, especially if you're, doing a lot of heavy towing or carrying a lot of weight. Those transmissions rely a lot on that fluids, and if you don't keep good, clean fluid in them, you're just asking for trouble, in my opinion. And opinions are like, everybody's got one. So I would tell you that follow your scheduled maintenance, get the fluid service in your transmissions, you know, and you'll find that they'll last a lot longer. Let's take this truck for instance. It's only got 177,000. I've serviced the transmission per the manual, you know, and everybody talks about it. And it's got the 4L60E transmission. Everybody goes, oh, they're garbage, they're terrible. I think a lot of them failures in his transmissions can be contributed to usage and lack of maintenance. But that's my opinion, based on some facts. But I don't know. Another thing I want to tell you, I saw someone today, and I think they were older, driving in their car, and they're wearing a face mask. I get it, you can do what you want, but I don't understand why they feel it necessary to wear a face mask in a vehicle when they're by themselves. Maybe it's just they're worried the outside contaminated air. I don't know. Then they pull out in front of somebody on a highway, merged right in front of them. The guy in a truck, he slams on the brakes. They're just an accident waiting to happen. But I don't know. But yeah, I think automotive industry, I keep seeing, another thing I keep seeing is that next year, all these, they keep saying the truck market is crashed, the prices are going to come down, and let me know if you guys are out there in the market looking at new vehicles, what your experiences are. I know that I haven't looked. There's a few that I like, and I think I would like, but I just can't get it past the price tag. It just doesn't make any sense. I'll put a new engine, transmission, drivetrain in this and still be money ahead. It does exactly what I want it to do. I don't care if it's got a touch screen, anything. This thing. I'm sorry about the mountain bouncing. I probably look like I'm bouncing all over the place. I don't get it. I mean, it'd be nice if the prices came down, but I'd be still worried to spend $50,000-$60,000 on a new truck, if I could even find one in that price range, and then worry if it's going to last. I've known some of my buddies that I hang out with have newer vehicles, and they've had electrical problems, and they have to go into the dealer to get them fixed because they don't have the tools to do that. But I don't know. I question the quality of the vehicles. Even this is a 2006. The interior's starting to show its age, but everything still works like it's supposed to. I do have a tire pressure monitor that's gone bad. I've replaced one, or I've actually replaced two of them, and I don't know if this is one of the ones I've had replaced in the past, but it just won't read. One time it'll read, another time it don't read. I don't know. It's weird. But let me know what you guys think about the car prices going in next year. What do you think? Whether they're good or bad, potentially going down. Oh, and John Deere. Everybody's worried about John Deere moving to Mexico. All the outrage. John Deere moving a plant to Mexico, and tariffs on it. I don't disagree with tariffs. They made plenty of money last year and the year before. I guess they figure their bottom line is not fat enough, But anyways, that's about that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Drive Time. I'm not home yet, but I try to keep this under 10 minutes. So, but yeah, let me know. Hit me up with a comment. Anything you want me to talk about on my drive, because it gets kind of boring. An hour every day. Well, it's about 45, 50 minutes, but anyways, take care. Hope everybody has a great and prosperous new year. I'll catch you on the next one.